8 p.m. Sounds like morsels. Select an adventurer before venturing into the dungeon. Each one has a unique characteristic. Oh, cool. That's a lot of peoples. I wonder how different they are. The knight ventures into the dungeon with seemingly noble. The knight moves in a vertical line. Looks like we got some stuff. Ooh, I love that. Creating that moment there. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. A lot of feedback. A lot of feedback. Pick a line from the grid to randomly fall on one of the 4 spots. Pick a line on the grid randomly. Oh my god. Pick a line on the grid and randomly fall into a spot. Okay, this is double chess, double scary. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of slot stuff going on, gamble stuff. Okay. I like it. I like it. 50-50. Anytime you can switch to a different line or keep playing on the current one. Oh, he'll just jump right on it again. It didn't really translate what just happened, but I'm gonna guess I lost HP. Very gamified. You'll love to see it. I don't know what we just got. What is this? Steal 1 life point. Destroy a monster of your choice. An empty fist. Let's go up here. Very gamified. Just give me that sweet loot. When the sun is charged, you can use your character's movement ability. I guess it gambles this way instead. Let's try it. That's the one you hit? I don't... Oh my god. Once the door opens, you may proceed to the next floor anytime by clicking on it. Okay. So, right away, I'm noticing that this shares the DNA with a lot of these games over the years that were especially heavy on mobile. When I say mobile, I don't mean they're derogatory like everybody else. I just mean that's like a platform where a lot of these existed, where you have this grid-based combat. Card Hog is another popular one. Adjacencies, combat, managing. And then we had a lot of modern new ones. What was the big popular one that came out last year? Like a Pyrene or, you know, something like that. All these different takes on it. Card Crawl Adventures. All those kind of things. I like these. Do I get stuff for fighting? I don't really know. I did want this loot, but it's gonna take a while to charge this back up. I wonder if I should just dip. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Everything's very gamified. Wow, very impressive actually. Using items will make your journey easier. So go ahead, you'll have a chance to buy more later. You can see there that they're giving the player the okay and telling them, hey, you will get more of these, you're gonna buy them. That's how they're gonna work. Giving that player the little bit of extra comfort, because they know that we're gonna hoard these things, right? We're gonna hoard them. So they're trying to give that extra okay. You're gonna get a lot of these or whatever. Very nice. Oh, what's up, baby? Oh, these guys look nasty.
SD hard.
Hey, what's up? Oh, this looks so scary. So can I just throw this at somebody now? How do I know how much HP they have? Oh, this is so gamified. Purple orbs signal monsters with a special ability. Use the mirror to get more information when hovering over them. Cool. I love how they didn't even reference it as like a text box or just hover over them to get information. They said the mirror, right? Like selling their UI and stuff like that is very adorable. I love that. Yeah, it's your space, right? So you get to respect it as much as you want to respect it. Oof. Let's go. I could kill both of these guys. These guys look really scary. These guys are also really scary. If this guy hits for 3, I think I'd just die. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. At least I think that's my health. Okay, so if I have enough damage, they don't do damage back. It's one of those. We hit first. Oh, here we go. Nice. Good sound design. So, oh, I hit for... So, wait. I killed the slimes in 1 hit. Does that mean I can... If I tie... Oh, it says -1, -1. Okay. So, a tie is trading. But if I beat their number, I'm good. Wait a second. Why is this one okay, then? This one I tie... Oh, he's magic. So, maybe magic does that. But if I tie with a melee guy, I'm fine. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So we can go down here. Of course, I hit the one guy. Oh, my magic is 2. 1. I see. When a monster has more strength or magic than you... Here we are figuring this stuff out by ourselves, you know. More strength or magic than you deals the difference as damage. Yup. Okay, so now we're free to go... Oh, he keeps alternating. Jerk. Jerk. All right, we're just gonna have to gamble. Good hit. Now we want to hit him. Good. Now we're good. We're just farming. I can guarantee we hit this. Good. I think this is a get out of here angle. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. Okay. Okay. What is this? Attraction to strength monsters minus 31%. Remaining life point 1. Attraction to chests plus 54%. Actions before reloading the sun power. Okay. Oh, got it. Like, oh, that's so cool. Way to sell the artifacts in your UI, dude. Very impressive. Very impressive. They get it. Good fundamentals here. Good fundamentals so far. I almost never get to say that. So if this is the diamond in the rough, I guess that means I'm not finding one for another like 2-3 months. So now these are uneven. We have more odds here. Dude, that game that we played had one of the best combat systems that are without reinventing the wheel. What was that called, chat? Crush the Industry? So elegant. So elegant. That was like my favorite combat system this year, I think. These guys are scary. Yeah, very good fundamentals. The high effort option is what you want. They put a lot of care into it. Most games just put care into their mechanics, but we forget that we're making video games, right? It's like if film only put effort into their lighting, so their script and the way that things are shot are bad. For a movie to be great, it has to put effort into every part. We forget that video games are supposed to be doing the same thing. Or at least it leads to higher success. Okay, 34%. I don't know how I'm supposed to be thinking about this stuff yet. I mean, I get that. Okay, -1. We still have a health. Would you recommend Raven's Watch to you? If you want to learn about kind of like information leading the player, how information can create space. I don't know. If you like those kind of games in general, I guess I would say. So here's the tricky part, and this is why you have a game doctor, is that like, can you learn things from all projects? And like the more you digest, the better like repertoire you'll have. Oh, of course. So I could say always yes, but you know, assuming that you have an infinite source of money to tap in. Yeah. Ow. I have to heal here. Oh my god, that was so juicy. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I feel like this area is not great for us. I mean, we could do here and gamble, but let's see if this carries over to the next round. Some items can combine with the power of the sun to alter their area of effect. It's very effective. Destroys a monster of your choice. Wait, what did it? I thought that has to do with the sun. Destroys all traps. Heals 1 life. Wait, what has to do with Oh, I can poke them. Yes. This game gets it. This game gets it. Hi. You can even check it? I mean, that's the first thing I always check. Come on now. Wait, what interacts with the sun? I don't get it. No, so what I'm saying is that, like, yeah, I mean, if you always have the spare funds, like, the more research you do, always the better is what I'm saying, right? So it's hard sometimes, but that one's, you know, that one's more about like information creating play space, I guess. Everything's so juicy. I don't know how much money you should spend here. All right, let's get out of here. What was that? Something was happening. This doesn't look too bad. This is also really good for my special. Maybe we fight up here first. Good hit. Bad. Ow. I should have did this a long time ago, actually, probably. I could have been charging it. Strawberry. Check the arrow with the special. We used one of these before. It had nothing to do with our special. I don't really know what they were talking about. Maybe it's just a bad example and they were trying to say something's go with your special. Maybe they're saying hitting somebody also gets you a star point, a sun point. I have no idea. How do I scale? I'm getting beat up over time here. Click the sun and then an item. Oh, that was not clear. Strawberries weaken nearby monsters. -1 for 1 turn. First move in a screen weakens the entire column. For 1 turn? Whatever. Give me that tooth. Oh my god. Jeez. What the mook is this? my god, the art is so fire. Nice way to sell the clanging and then the moment there. Somebody's studying film or something. I would. It does -1 in a call. I don't even know how I'm supposed to utilize that, man. Well, you know, I should have got the chest and then hit the power right away. I wonder if I should just carry my power over. You know, I feel like there could have been a moment here where like you let the player like triple or quadruple click and then he just goes about it because they know them. You know what I mean? There's gonna be moments like this where they could have designed and played around the idea that they know the player's gonna want to get on with it because they can clear everything for free. Maybe there could have been a thing like that. They could have gamified it. I didn't try multi-clicking, by the way, so who knows. Each coin placed in the bucket will be brought back to the surface. Oh, is this one of those meta things? I hate this kind of stuff. I really hate it. If that's what it is. Putting the pressure on the like current run or whatever to like benefit future, like, I don't know. It's not a thing I jive with usually. It is very gamified though. Guess we'll find out. Oh, so they put a skull indicating that I'll die. Well, we're kind of at the at wit's end. Not much I can do here. What's the best odd? These are both even. This I could potentially get health. Nice. Into a column hit. This is looking grim. Two OKs. Two OKs are death. Two OKs are 1 damage. Two OKs are 1 damage. Damn it. Alternating. Yeah, give me that. Should we just get the hell out of here? Alright, where's this going? Pray to the monsters to bring the pond back to life. There's nothing to be done for now. Okay, I'm guessing this is some kind of like secret lore chain of events kind of thing. I do appreciate them telling me there's nothing to figure out right now. There's a lot of games in the past that I won't name that have tried to do secret things, but they just leave it open for interpretation. So a lot of times players will just sit there and like lose it. But like, there's really nothing they can figure out. They just think they're missing something. This is what happens when you leave room for exploration or discovery, is that like more often than not, you're failing more than succeeding, because now you're limited to where my mind can go, right? Like you're destined to fail, because if you're leaving it up to my mind to create possibility here, because it's for discovery, so that means whatever we can think of, we should test. More often than not, you're not going to be able to keep up with what the player can come up with, right? So more often than not, no, you're actually saying discovery, figure out what I intend here, not discovery, go ahead, create, right? It's another big blind spot of the industry, is like oftentimes we'll just cover up our issues in our design with like, it's for discovery, right? No, that's not how you do discovery, right? This is so fun. Oh, so I gotta try clicking on my spell and then clicking arrow, right? Or something like that. Refill your sun power for $7. That seems pretty good. This is so cute. This is a nice vertical hit. Maybe we should just go for it now. So wait, if I click on that and then click this, what happens? I feel like nothing. That's the same thing. Wait, wherever I first attack though, everyone in that column gets weaker. Does that help us at all? We probably picked a bad power up. Okay. They synergize. Wow. I feel like they need to make that a lot more clear. Because like I think I was reading whatever that tooltip said when that tutorial popped up, and I would have never put 2 and 2 together. I played the demo for 2 hours and I didn't know that. Yeah, because something weak happened in the tutorialization. Yeah. Notice how I spotted that right away, right? That was not properly done. And it's one of those games where you can play forever and never learn that and then be like, yo, this game is just brutal. I don't get it. It's really, really important that they do their due diligence to give the player the right tools. Because now if the player goes on and says, well, this game is just impossible, it's not balanced right, they would also be correct, right? And the dev will never know the wiser, because unless they see gameplay of that person complaining, they won't know. So then the dev's gonna go down this cycle of like, oh my god, I have to nerf things, I have to buff things, and they really don't even know the cause of what's happening. This is called the compounding problem. This can lead to a lot of very bad things in a game's review life. This could be death. I mean, we gotta gamble at some point here. I mean, if I hit a health first, it's not as bad. When these guys heal... Nice. Oh, come on. Gain multiplier, gold coins, +1. Attraction to all monsters. Attraction to strength monsters, down. Attraction to chest, down. What the hell are these? So this is gonna make the other thing more useless. If you guys like this kind of stuff, wait till you see what we're cooking up in Folder Dungeon. Came here to say hi. What up, Yuki? Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. What the hell was that? Why did that one disappear? Damn it. I had to take one of those things too, right? What the mook, bro? Stop taking my stuff. Don't take my stuff. Some people have money, some people don't, it seems. Nice. Damn, they buffed my... It's not yours until grabbed. Bro, I had to get that last one that really screwed things up. Is it better to do both things mediocre than one thing good? That is so cool. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. This is looking bad. This could be death. Come on, dude. I need cluck now. So what I've learned in games like this, so every time we gotta gamble like this, like we can't get to these kind of positions in general. Like the big like 868 hack has taught me, and like back in the day, like over a long period of time, our consistency every time we have to gamble like this is taking a percentage chance of death, and then every time we do that, it's multiplicative throughout the run of failure. And so the fact that we gambled this much on our lives already means that, like, yes, we did something, must have did something wrong a long time ago. Or if this is just the norm, then it's just straight RNG. Yeah, not a good place. $50-50, $30-30. We could just leave, but I feel like we should try to get this health, or we're dead anyway, right? We get a chest here. I don't know, it depends if the next stop is a shop. Oh, it's not. Maybe we should have gambled more then? I think we're dead though. Two deaths, two okays, two okays. One of them can eat of health. This is not looking good. You just took the strawberry. I hate you. Like, we could use our special and like grab one of these, but at some point we have to fight these guys anyway. One okay, a bunch of -1s. We can do a column hit here. I don't know what that does for us, but we can do it. Go to the wall. Nice hit. One more. Now, do we column hit? Or do we take the -1? Take the -1. Damn. Okay. This is so annoying. If this is meta. How about, let me interact with stuff on this run. Scary. Too bad we're not getting any like loot and stuff to potentially use from these boxes, so I don't really have tools. The gold retirement bucket. The gold retirement with the bucket lets you pray to the stars, granting permanent. There's dark meta, of course. I'm like waiting for the catch because something didn't add up. A new bomb in the shop, an ice cube in the shop, even more choices in the shop. The statue smiles at you. A warrior is making his way towards the dungeon. The pawn regains its benefits. Okay, so I need to put all that stuff into the meta pool. God damn it. Alright, cute. What are my thoughts? This is the most gamified version of this kind of game probably that I've ever seen. And I think stuff like what just happened and all this cute stuff, it's so cool. It is the most gamified cool version I've ever seen. As far as like how deep the game goes, I wish I was like missing like one layer. The fact of like go to a shop and you have something cool to play with, but besides that, it's just like kind of this gambling pick a lane thing. I wish there was a little bit more strategicness, a little bit more. A lot of these other games have these kind of like, well, if I, you know, kind of attack this first, I can make these guys next to each other, so then this guy weakens the, you know what I mean? There's a little one more domino in the domino effect of agency where you get to feel clever, where here at least so far I haven't been able to like feel that. That's my only criticism. The gamification of everything is so sick, so sick. I'm just missing that one extra layer. And that stuff not being vocalized as like meta and stuff, that kind of pissed me off too, because that was $40 I could have thrown in there. I hate that kind of stuff of like, hey, do you want to ruin your current run to unlock stuff for later? We gotta let that design go. It's very weak. You guys can do better. You guys can do better. Hey, make your current run worse and you'll you know, unlock stuff for later. How about you just leave my run alone while I'm learning and stuff and find a different way to bait my unlocks, right? Like, I hate when games do that. Come up with a better idea. But man, the gamification stuff, so freaking good, dude. Nice hit. Misfit Monday, what's up, Z? Saw you guys had an update over the weekend. It looked really cool. You would. Do I get a bonus for full clearing? No full clear bonus. That's surprising. Dev Hype, hey Dev here, thanks for playing the game. The demo you're trying now is very old now, and we changed a lot of stuff in the game that comes out tomorrow. Nice! I wish there was an updated demo version or something, so I wasn't critiquing a dated thing, but that's how it goes with samples, right? That's how it goes with putting a sample out there. Dude, I gotta hand it to you, the gamification here and the how everything comes to life is one of the best I've seen in this genre. Very impressive. Very impressive. Very fun and whimsical. Very, very strong there. Yeah, Dev Hype chat. Dev Hype. My nieces and nephews may be here, and then they always come banging on my door, so if I disappear for a minute, that's why. Attraction to strength monster. Chat, you have to take one of these, right? Minus 2 HP. I totally agree on what you said earlier. There's a lot of stuff that needs improvement, and I hope we address it all the biggest things. Yeah, it's kind of what I do. Yeah, welcome. I don't know if you have difficulty options in the main game, but my suggestion is how you make people feel when they first start playing this game is extremely important. And if there is difficulty options, especially at the base difficulty, giving some agency to the player could be very fruitful, no pun intended. But not worth making a new build for? What would make it not worth making a new build for? Not testing you, just curious. That is so juicy. I guess there's no downside popping the heel. How do we want to do this? I would also say that you guys have a priority 1 red alert fixing in your tutorialization. That could have compounding consequences if you weren't here for that. I highly recommend you just get your game inspected, but that's just me. But as far as damage control, yeah, I think it's really important. So we're already gambling is super insane to me. Sheesh. So that could have been game over already. 50-50. That is so cool. 50-50 for money. I don't even know if the next stop is a shop or not. I feel like they need to tell you this stuff. It's not. If it was a creature like we were 50-50ing with, no matter what would get the chest if we bad roll, but with spikes we could like keep bad rolling. Protects you from the next monster. Very cute. Opens the gate to the next floor. Oh, I mean, if you're having a really bad time where you need to nope out, I would imagine on the like the next floor, it would be even worse. So I'm gonna pass. This is so cute. No, I clicked the... I had a feeling that was gonna happen eventually. There's no safety precursor. I'm happy the bait worked. debating if we should use our special or not. If we do gamble and we don't hit, we could fight these guys, lose 1 HP, and still clear 4. Kind of. No, these guys alternate. Are you excited for release? Killing 2 magic monsters in a row weakens all physical monsters for 1 turn. I'm realizing that I really don't like this stuff after the last one I've gotten. The way this game works being very like RNG on like who you're going to attack and stuff like that. Like I still have to hit 2 magic monsters in a row. A lot of RNG there, right? That's no simple task. And then the -1 for 1 turn or whatever is still a lot of other space in RNG, so it's very easy to not even get the benefits. I definitely am not liking any of these upgrade things. They do not feel great for me. At least that's when you have to work less. This is so cool. The UI is my favorite part of the game. This is so cool. Dude, when you guys see what we're cooking up with Folder Dungeon, holy hell, dude. Alright, dude, the art and like effects and everything's gamified is whatever is like the best. It's so good. It's so good. It's definitely carrying. No. We needed to hit the other monster. Even getting value out of your items is really hard. Everything is really difficult. It's not that it's difficult, everything's a gamble. And you don't get a lot of them. Well then. The system, man, is so not good. Man, the gamification of it is phenomenal, though. This is the type of thing to make me not want to do another one. Because, like, that system, at best, feels bad, and at worst, feels horrible. Like, there's no winning. It's just one conversation. It's just the... Nobody had the right conversation. Ba, ba, ba. A lot of, we gambled with death a lot already. We could just leave, but I don't know what that does for us. It doesn't do anything. I'm hoping the visual style carries it and people give a lot of allowance to the game, like a lot of okayness because of how fun everything feels. I've seen a lot of other games drop with like this RNG focused and it doesn't usually go well, but this game is so beautiful that I'm like hoping that it carries. Well, fair would be having an unlock all button in the options menu, right? And that doesn't, you don't have to try too hard to probably add something like that, right? If you guys are looking for an easy solution, right? That would be fair. You don't gotta try too hard to be fair. Guy's so cute. Generate a new screen. Destroy all monsters on a row. Ooh. We have no money. I can poke his nose though. Dude, that's so cute. GG's. Well, I mean, we could have died on like level 2, or we could die on level 5. There was a lot of gambling. Cute. Again, I've played a lot of these kind of games. It's not like a new genre, but I will say that this is the best feeling in the genre I've like seen. It is very impressive. The art carries here. The gamification goes nuts. Everything they respect. Even like grabbing your artifacts or whatever, and like the teeth and stuff, everything is treated with like respect and care. A lot of people treat their UI work like it's just busy work and things that they don't want to do. And chances are it's because they don't want to do it, but you can't say that. You can't present like that, right? Imagine going to like a restaurant or a bar, and your server or your bartender treated you how they really feel. They don't want to be there, right? They're like, God damn it, what the hell do you want, right? No, right? They think this is the best day of their life serving you, right? It's that like facade. Well, it's the same thing when it comes to your work. You're not supposed to let the person know that you hate doing UI work and everything is just slapped on and whatever. We feel that too, right? You feel it in your quality. We feel it in your work. So that being said, to play a game that has its fundamentals correct and they take a lot of care into the UI and stuff like that is amazing. That being said, I think the art is carrying here, and I think the game space is a little bit dull comparably. While all the other games don't feel nearly as cool as this one's play space doesn't feel as cool as the others for me, and feels a little bit more blah. So what happens is with a lot of these like RNG games and space games, they give a player a little bit more agency to have where they feel like they can manipulate a lot of things. Where in this game, it doesn't feel like that right away, and you see, I think it's missing some things here to really drive that playability. And we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how that goes. Also, a lot of times with my clients coaching, that even with games like this, giving players a lot of agency and stuff like that, and allowing them to then, you know, play some kind of expanded or new game plus there, where then the balance starts to go towards this, where at least you already hook them and they have that base game to play around in. Could be very, very powerful as well. I'm very curious here. I'm hoping the art style and how cool it is gets to carry here. I'll be following for research purposes. Very excited to watch it go along. It's not giving me much to like grab onto though, as far as like after a couple of runs, it's like one of those like, okay, it's cute. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it visually is very satisfying. So just my take on it. I wish it had a little bit more space. I wish it got inspected earlier to have these conversations earlier. I am playing a dated demo though, so who knows, right? But that's how the cookie crumbles. And this was cool. You guys could check out the demo for free on Steam.